by December each year, the Great Lakes become a snow factory of sorts. Starting in the fall, the Great Lakes become a source of lift for pockets of air that pass over them. That's because the waters stay warm even as the atmosphere cools. Air that passes over each lake is heated from below, which makes the air pockets rise. In September and October, this can mean rain showers and water spouts, but by November, snow often enters the equation. Now, the waters take a lot longer than the air to cool down. That temperature difference is greatest in November and December. When frigid Canadian air blows over the lake, warmth and moisture rise into the sky. That moisture is transformed into snow. The snow falls downwind of the lakes in the so-called snow belts. For Lake Erie, it's near and just south of Buffalo, New York, around Lake Hamburg or Oswego. For Lake Ontario, it's near the Tug Hill Plateau. Lakes Erie and Ontario produce the most snows. That's because the lakes are the most shallow, so they stay the warmest, and you get that biggest temperature contrast. Lake Erie, for example, is roughly a quarter as deep as Lake Michigan, so it's easier to stay warm year-round. Lakes Erie and Ontario are also perfectly oriented. Consider Lake Erie. It's like 241 miles long. The longer the air blows over the lake, the more moisture it can pick up. Erie, Pennsylvania, and Buffalo and Rochester, New York all see about 100 inches of snow on average per year, and oftentimes way more than that. Sometimes lake-effect snowstorms can be extreme and dump 5 feet or more. Consider back in 2014. Between November 13th and 26th, back-to-back lake-effect snow bands pummeled parts of upstate New York. The air was cold, 20 to 30 degrees, but the waters were warm, 48.7 degrees. Because of that, snow fell at rates up to 9 inches per hour, and thunder and lightning even accompanied the heavy snowfall. Up to 88 inches of snow came down in East Aurora, New York. 24 people died, mostly from shoveling snow. An even more severe lake-effect storm brought 70-mile-per-hour winds just before Christmas of 2022. Air pressures were off the charts low, and Buffalo recorded 37.5 hours straight of non-stop blizzard conditions. 47 people died in New York State alone, while snowfall totals of 3 to 5 feet were common. And anytime winter weather threatens, we've got your back. I'm MyRadar senior meteorologist Matthew Cappucci.
Follow MyRadar on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Download MyRadar on iOS, Android, Amazon Alexa, and Windows.